Inside the White House, behind doors that were locked, guarded, and far beyond the reach of any camera crew, a secret billionaire gathering unfolded a meeting so private that only a single clip escaped the room. A clip titled Two Goats, showing Donald Trump and Cristiano Ronaldo standing side by side under golden lights. But that viral moment? It was nothing compared to what actually happened. Stay with me until the end, because the final detail will reveal why this one dinner quietly shifted global power far more than the leaked clip ever suggested. Tonight, we're stepping inside the most exclusive room in Washington and uncovering a night that the world wasn't meant to see. The night power entered the room. What defined the evening wasn't the chandeliers or the marble floors. It was the people, each carrying their own orbit of influence. Donald Trump entered first, moving with that unmistakable stride of someone who knows every room bends toward him. His posture was sharp, his expression calculated, every gesture measured, like a man still shaping the narrative of global politics. The room didn't just acknowledge him, it rearranged itself around him. Moments later came Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He walked with a quieter presence, but heavier. He didn't need volume. His influence spoke for him. His advisors formed a subtle orbit, not protective, but ready. His mere glance could pause an entire table conversation. Whenever he looked across the room, voices softened. He carried the weight of a nation mid-transformation, and everyone knew it. Then, cutting through the political tension, a different kind of power entered. Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't walk like a politician or a monarch. He walked like someone used to being watched by millions. Not even the billionaires in the room could mask their reactions. Heads turned. Conversations paused. Some analyzed. Everyone understood why he was there. He wasn't just global fame, he was global reach, a cultural megaphone capable of reshaping public perception in a single post. Across the room, CEOs whispered in corners, men whose decisions move stock markets, whose signatures redirect billions. Their nods to one another contained more meaning than most press conferences. And observing from the sidelines were the heirs, the next generation, watching the choreography of power as if studying a language spoken only by the world's elite. By the time dessert arrived, the room no longer felt like a dinner. It felt like a living map of modern influence, political power, financial power, cultural power, all colliding in one golden-lit chamber. The triangle that controlled the night. The conversations kept orbiting the same three figures. Trump brought political force sharp, strategic, unpredictable. MBS brought the long-term vision of a nation pouring hundreds of billions into shaping the future. Ronaldo brought cultural dominance, the ability to move global opinion faster than any government media campaign. Together, they formed an invisible axis that determined the direction of every whisper in the room. Trump approached MBS first. Their talk was quiet but heavy: defense technology, aerospace systems, security partnerships worth tens of billions. Trump leaned forward, speaking with the precision of a man who knows every word carries international consequence. The Crown Prince didn't overpower the discussion, he guided it, steering topics towards Saudi Arabia's future. The $100+ billion to 2034 World Cup, renewable energy corridors, tourism expansions, media rights negotiations. He spoke like a leader shaping a century, not a dinner. Then Ronaldo joined them, and the energy shifted. Suddenly, conversations turned toward global image, branding, influence. CEOs and diplomats subtly angled their chairs to catch pieces of the exchange. Ronaldo wasn't just a guest, he was the bridge between politics and culture. His presence gave national ambition a global face. That's why the Two Goats photo mattered far more inside the room than it ever did online. It wasn't just a picture. It was political power acknowledging global influence, and global influence validating political assent. MBS watched, quietly aware of what the moment truly symbolized: the merging of three worlds' power, wealth, and perception. This alliance wasn't accidental. It was strategic. Ronaldo, the athlete who arrived like a head of state. Ronaldo's presence that night wasn't the result of fame. It was the result of status. His journey to the White House began thousands of feet above the Atlantic inside his $5 to $70 million Gulfstream G650. A jet so fast it can outrun the sunrise. Inside, champagne-colored Italian leather, a private bedroom, ambient lighting designed to eliminate jet lag. When the jet descended, Joint Base Andrews had already cleared part of the runway. Not for an athlete, for a dignitary. A fleet of armored Cadillac Escalade ESVs waited, vehicles upgraded with ballistic protection, night vision systems, and secure communication suites linking him instantly to Riyadh, Turin, or Lisbon. He stepped onto the tarmac wearing a Loro Piana overcoat worth more than some people's annual salaries. And as his convoy rolled toward the White House through a pre-cleared route, the message became clear. Ronaldo wasn't a celebrity guest. He was a global figure arriving on equal footing with political and royal power. The lifestyle that put him at the table. Ronaldo's life off the field mirrors the very leaders he stood beside. A $7 million penthouse in Lisbon overlooking the water. A $6.5 million Madrid mansion with a personal training complex. A $12 million residence in Riyadh designed with royal caliber opulence. A car collection worth several millions. Bugatti Chiron, McLaren Senna, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, each vehicle insured like an artifact. His watch collection alone reflects a level of wealth that signals belonging among billionaires. From $50,000 Rolexes to a $500,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus rarer than some exotic metals. Everything about Ronaldo's life speaks the silent language of global power. And on that night, that language placed him at the same table as Trump and MBS, not as entertainment, but as an equal. The power he carries that money can't buy. What truly sets Ronaldo apart is something neither Trump nor MBS possesses. An audience of more than 600 million people. That is not influence, that is global leverage. A single post from him can outperform national tourism campaigns. His move to Al Nassr added millions of followers to the club overnight, generating over $100 million in brand value. When he stands beside a world leader, the moment becomes a global event, not a political one. This is why he mattered that night. This is why the room paid attention. This is why he belonged. In today's world, power doesn't travel through borders, it travels through influence. And influence travels with Cristiano Ronaldo. The final question. By the end of the night, one question lingered. Louder than any speech, deeper than any deal. Does the world now follow power, or does it follow influence? Comment below. Because what happened at this secret dinner was more than a meeting. It was the beginning of a global shift, one shaped by three men who understand exactly what they represent. And here's the truth. We've only scratched the surface. If you want to uncover the hidden conversations, the private deals, and the moment that didn't leak to the public, the moment more shocking than anything you've heard tonight, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications.